Welcome to our weekly Q&A show where we answer submitted questions live on YouTube on Tuesdays at 2 p.m.
Hey, Freshie, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
You like the new music?
I like the new music. I'm using your new webcam that you gave me.
Awesome.
It's larger.
It's a bigger camera and it's more wide angle.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the Tuesday Q&A show. This is gonna be a pretty quick show, I think, because we only have one question. But if you, of course, every week if you have questions, you can ask them in the comment section below, and Dougie and I will do our best to answer them. And a couple of administrative things with the show. I'm about to go on river trips for the next month, so we're gonna do a live show on Thursday instead of Friday this week, and then we may not do much for the next month unless I can convince Aaron or Dougie to do it when I'm gone. So we'll be pretty sporadic for the next month. For those of you that watch often, thank you. We really appreciate it. And Brian, thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate the membership. It helps us with some things we're doing. And one of them, Dougie, I'm excited to tell you about. And Aaron and I came up with this idea, a contest. And we're still fleshing out the rules and the details. But basically, we want to give away a $1,000 immersion research gift certificate. We'll have a bunch more prizes too. We have a bunch of other ideas for prizes, but we want to give away a $1,000 gift certificate for the grand prize. And just quickly, the way, and we're still again working on the details, but what we've come up with so far is to enter. You enter the first bracket, which means by October 16th. You come up with a video of you doing an approximated IRF throwback assessment. And so you have to go out with your friends and shoot video of you doing this assessment and submit it to us. And the winner of this bracket can win any throwback they want. You just tell me what throwback you want and I'll order it for you and ship it to you. So the winner of this bracket can win any throwback. Is within reason. I'm sure there's like throwbags on rockets. I'm not going to buy that kind of throwback, but like a rafting throwback. And it shows here how we're going to do scoring. So the winner gets that throwback. We'll have more prizes for other people in the first bracket. And then we'll have a second bracket, which we're going to figure out still. We haven't figured out the details of the second bracket, that you can enter your video by December 16th. And the top 3 people in the first bracket and top 3 people in the second bracket go to the final round. And those 6 people fight for the $1,000 immersion research gift certificate. So that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
And we're working on more prizes. Our goal here is to give away as many prizes as we can. So we're working.
Are you connecting with Immersion Research on this?
Yeah, I mean, I called them and I was like, "Hey, if I give you $500, can I get a $1,000 gift certificate?" They said, "Sure."
That's great.
And they were excited about the contest. They're like, "Yeah, cool.
That's
We want to help. We want to engage." So they may give more. They may give more prizes. They might get involved. But yeah, I want to give out a really worthwhile prize, and I really want people to take this seriously because I think that it's fun for all of us. It's good, makes us all practice more, and to get gear in people's hands is fun. So that's what we're doing.
Great.
So some quick questions. I'll be on the Middle Fork, and then I'll be back for a couple of days in the Grand Canyon. So I'll be there until the middle of October.
And the Middle Fork is work, and the canyon is private.
Private trip. Yep. I'm working a Middle Fork trip and then doing a private trip in the Grand Canyon. And yeah, if you want a gas bar throwback, you can win that by winning the first bracket. I have a bunch I'm about to sell. I just ordered a bunch from him. He shipped me some. They're on their way. So I'll be selling them here pretty soon. But if you want to win one, that's a way to win one. So, hey, Sean. Any thoughts about that, Freshie? Any questions?
It looks great. I like it.
Yeah, it just sounds fun.
Yeah. It also requires some learning how to do videos. So
yeah. Are you going to enter, Freshie?
Yeah, sure. I need my practice, that's for sure.
I'll let you borrow a GoPro.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good reason to do some video. It's a good reason to practice, and it's a great way to win some prizes. So I'm excited about it.
Will you film me?
No, I'm not going to enter for you.
Okay.
That means like if I can't be in your team.
Okay. You'll let me borrow your camera though.
I'll let you borrow the camera. I'll rent it to you for 10 cents a day.
Okay.
10 cents a day. Because I can't be, I have to be.
Yes, you're right.
I can't just like favor you by doing all the work for you.
No, yeah.
So I have to charge you rent for the camera. So that's the contest. And we have one question today. And here it is. It's somebody looking at one of our courses and driving from Utah. What are some things that they can do either on or off season, either in our off season or spring, that will better prepare him? So Dougie, before somebody does a whitewater course, what things do you think people can do to prepare?
So they're doing like one of your class 3 schools?
I think so. Our class 4 schools are sold out. So I'm guessing this is the class 3 schools.
It depends on where they are, but if they're bringing their own gear, I would say definitely dial in your gear. Make sure that it's set up the way you want it and that you feel comfortable. I mean, you could help them do that too once they come, but if they have a good starting point, that's a great.
It's way better if we don't have to do that before the course, because we all meet and we have to get on the river pretty quick. We don't have time to fidget with your boat for an hour or 2 hours or 10 minutes even sometimes. So if you're going to bring your own boat, you definitely want to have your stuff pretty dialed.
Yeah. Some exercise, working out, abs, back. And I think river time, if they can get it as much as you can get.
I've been having lower back problems all summer, as you know. And my chiropractor told me to do sit-ups every day. So I've been doing sit-ups every day, and it feels good. It's not just good for my back, but when I go to open the door, and my abs are firing up.
I've been also having back injury this summer, as you know. Yeah. And they have not recommended any sort of ab stuff. Well,
really,
very lower abs. I forget what it's even called, but down by your groin, there's some ab muscles. So those they've been working on, but they haven't had me do sit-ups, I think, because it'll hurt my back more at this point. But soon I'll do them. And I've been doing some of those planks.
That's good.
Yeah, because I'm not using my back.
Yeah. So,
but it's getting better.
I think to prepare for the course, we send some emails, some information out on our trip details. I think even, let me look it up. I think on our website, I must switch over to our website. Share screen. This is our website. If you go under training or a class 3 school, there's a trip details PDF that may have some stuff to do. Hopefully to prepare. I'm not sure if it does or not. Let's see. No, there's not here. We do send a curriculum. I have to find where's the curriculum? We send a syllabus. I have it on our website, but the syllabus has a few things you can do to prepare. And one of them, and Aaron and I mentioned this book last time, is reading this book, or at least select chapters from it, skimming it. I think this is such a great book, and you can really get the basics down. So if we're talking about holes and waves and you have no idea what we're talking about in rowing school, this is going to slow you down. But if you know what holes and waves are, you know proper terminology, you know that we're rowing with oars and not paddles, you'll just move quicker. So I would say, like, in the syllabus, there's some stuff in there on how to improve or how to get ready. Reading this book and having some familiarity with rafting is good. And I agree with Dougie, for some physical fitness and agility, because you're going to be walking around on the rafts. You could swim. And so maybe some swimming. Dougie, what do you think of some swimming?
Maybe flipping practice.
Yep. I mean, a lot of people don't want to do flip practice even on a course. It's hard to get some people to do it. So it's helpful if you do it ahead of time, but kind of the point of the course too is because we try to encourage you to flip during there. So it certainly wouldn't help. But yeah. So that's the best answer I have for that one. Again, read the book, physical fitness, read our syllabus that has a few more things. Be agile. Just go boating. Boating is going to help. So a few comments and we'll finish this short episode update, Dougie. Expect to see some footage of probing the ledge hole just because you were bored and want to see what happens. I think Barrett's going to send us some footage. That's cool. Yeah, we'll look forward to it. We'll do a live show Friday. So if you send it to Aaron before Friday, we'll get it up there. The gas bar. Oh, I mean, I've seen more and more people with gas bars throw bags lately. Dougie, do you know which one we're talking about?
I don't. I'm about to. Why don't you bring it up?
Where is it? WOTC. We brought this up a few times on the show, and I think they're the best. And I really like a lot of different ones. Share screen.
Now that I have your camera, I can have my multi-screens going.
Have you seen these ones fresh?
Yeah, that's the one you gave to oh my gosh. Down Grants Pass.
Oh, Asa.
Asa. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So Asa won a throwback contest I threw last year.
Yeah.
And I told the winner they could have any throwback they wanted, and he wanted this one. And I mean, it's great because I like the bag. The waist bag is just really durable. It's really well done. It's easy to access. The bag itself has a really cool. It's just very thoughtful, and the rope is great rope. So
I like that it's in metric.
I don't.
I think we should convert to the metric system.
Don't. Hey, Dougie, don't bring your politics into the show.
But what is 27 meters?
27 meters. Yeah, it's a lot. It's like 80 feet.
Okay.
That's a lot of rope. This is maybe too much. And talking to Gaspar, I've emailed him a little bit. I think he likes the shorter ones. He calls the longer ones the hero bags for Americans. Because Americans are convinced they need 75 or more feet of rope. And so he makes them he calls them the hero bags. But I think the 20 meter is a nice length. Actually, I've been using the 20 meter bag a lot, which is like 60 feet. A lot of rescue instructors will say it's too short. And it's too short for a lot of things. But for quickly grabbing a swimmer or for doing quick stuff, 20 meters is pretty sweet.
20 meters is 65 feet.
Yeah.
27 is 88.
He makes an 18 meter bag I've been wearing. And so like when you're wearing a waist belt, it's just really bulky sometimes. Like this 27 meter bag, it's noticeable. And when you swim with it, it's noticeable. Where the little 18, 20 meter bags you barely notice them. And if you swim, they don't affect you too much. And to pull it out and just zip it over to somebody is just a really nice feel versus the other one is so much bag to throw. It's the difference between like having to take a step and throw it versus just a quick zing with something that's lighter.
And 10 mil is
legit. Thick. That's pretty thick. This is more of a rescue rope.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, this is more of a rescue rope. Let's look at some of the other ones. Like the thing about there's a 23 meter, these longer ones, these 10 mil ones, is you can put this around your thwart. So you can wear it as a waist bag, which is if you're like a firefighter and you don't usually go in the water anyway, you're on shore, this is probably fine. But these can go around a thwart too and be really easy to carry. Something like this one right here, this 18 meter, 8 mil rope. I'm kind of digging this one because I won't wear a waist bag, throw bag sometimes just because it's so bulky. And so I'll just but this is a wear and it's better than not wearing anything.
What do you think of the short ones you might stuff into a green vest, like the front pocket of the green vest? I think they're 50 feet, maybe less.
30 feet.
Are they?
I think so. I think they're 30. I use those on the Chetco where the river is only 5 feet wide. But on a big river, I don't think 30 feet does much for you.
It wouldn't do much, but man, if you need just a short length of rope and you don't want to wear a waist, that's pretty quick access.
Yeah.
I've been wearing my waist one kind of up around my chest over my PFD.
I've been seeing you wear it a lot. I'm proud of you, Dougie.
No, I think, it's because I haven't boated in a while with you. But
no, when I do boat with you, I see you wear it almost every time.
Yeah, I've been wearing it a lot. I've tried to start wearing elbow pads too, but yeah, those are my two new things that I've been trying to use more. It's been working well up there. It doesn't get in my way at all.
Yep. It's kind of I'm not a fan of that. I think it's a weird location, but if it works for you, cool.
I'm using the super lightweight one from Hyperlight Mountain Gear. You sold it to me actually.
Yep.
It's very light. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all.
It's not noticeable. Man, best winter early spring trip in the West. Oh, the Illinois is the best, right?
I've never done it.
Oh,
I gotta do it. Next spring.
Depends how difficult of whitewater you're looking for, but the Illinois runs generally November through May. And so it usually has water. and I don't know. I think it's the best trip in the country. It's spectacular. But if you don't like rapids, the Rogue runs all winter too. It's a great place to go early spring. John Day, the Grand Ronde. There's so many Oregon rivers that run in the early spring.
The Klamath.
Klamath, you could run the Klamath. I don't think I would, but like the lower Klamath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Klamath. Go to Nepal. It's a great time to boat in Nepal. But there's a lot of trips, but the Illinois is, I think, is the best. If you're asking about the best. Yeah, not much around California, but you can boat all winter in California, just maybe not rafting and maybe not overnight trips. So if you're looking for an overnight trip, it's the Illinois. Sean's with me. Cut some out of the big bags. You always get a full throw and look cool. Cut some rope out of the big bag. I like a full throw and I like looking cool. Oh, I see. Like get the big bag, but it's 75 feet, but make it 65 so people think you threw 75. Is that what he's saying? Like look at me, I have a 75 foot throw bag, and even though you can only throw 65, just cut the 10 feet off so people think you threw 75. That's pretty cool. Sounds like what someone Aaron would do.
It's also a lot easier to stuff.
It is easier to stuff, but it's floppy too. It's a little too floppy. I have a large sweet. Oh yeah, we saw John. I saw you with it the other day when we boated. 27 meters is not 59.4 feet. Let me go to Google. 27.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
27 meters.
88.6.
What is it? Yeah, 88.6. Sean, we're going to send you back to math class with Aaron.
Well, back to Googling class.
Back to Googling class. The larger diameter rope with gas bar back belt. Yeah, I mean, I ran that one a while, and it is bulky. And so that one, Johnny, I might use that one in a raft and just put it around a thwart. And that's kind of like going to be a rescue rope. And then get a little 18, 20 meter one that they're just nice. I've been rocking one. I used this one last year, and then I got some shorter, smaller ones this year at Gaspar's advice, and I'm really digging them.
Do you know which one you got?
I have an 18 meter and a 20 meter. I got them both. I got a few different ones. Color, yeah, you can do Westwater, Cataract, the Grand Canyon. The Illinois is better. The Illinois is spectacular. If you have the skills, nothing beats the Illinois. I love the desert. Like I love doing cataract and hiking up into the maze and being in the desert, but the Illinois, and I've never done the salt, but I hear the salt is spectacular. I think the salt, from what I hear, people love the salt the way I love the Illinois. That's a great suggestion, Andrew. Well, Fresh.
Yeah.
I think that's a show pretty much.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, Doug? Do you want to ask me anything?
No.
Okay. Do you know who Seth Godin is?
No.
Okay. We'll Google him once we're off the show.
Okay.
Yeah. But thanks everybody for watching. We always appreciate you guys. Thanks for being members. Don't forget, we're going to do a live show Thursday this week. And then the next month is going to be pretty spotty because I'll be gone a lot. But I'll see if I can get Aaron to do some while I'm gone. Maybe Freshy will. And yeah, thanks for joining us. Any final words, Fresh?
No.
Do you like this music? I gotta turn the volume up.
That's great.